You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast with Humvee, Ilran, and DJ the DJ.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Yeah, I said it.
Rodney King should have got a head beat for driving drunk and being grown in a Hyundai.
Yeah, I said it.
OJ did it.
Yeah, I said it.
And they Rosa Parks ain't do nothing but sit up like everything. That's right.
Yeah, I said it. And another thing.
Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
Yeah, we back at it again. It's the Yeah, I Said It podcast, episode number 88. It's your boy Ilran is back.
J.A. to the Y Young. J Young, if you're slow. I ain't got DJ to say it with
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
God
DJ's
damn,
missing. DJ's MIA right now, and Humvee couldn't make it tonight, so it's gonna be us two plus.
I'm filling in.
My dude.
Marcus J. Parker.
Yeah,
I'm here,
man.
baby.
Parker's gonna we gonna get some real hip hop stuff going on today.
Oh, this gonna be a good one, y'all.
Real
This gonna
hip hop.
be- Reese, this gonna be a good one.
Real hip hop.
Reese, like when we talk that music talk. It's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a whole lot of that, man.
Did I go too loud?
Nah, you know we good,
Okay,
man. We good.
all right,
A little
all right.
compression here and there, man. We be all right.
All right.
Yeah, I Said It podcast episode number 88. 601-641-9474. Call and leave us a voicemail, man. You know, we'll chop it up about whatever it is you got going. And, moving along. Oh, the email. Yeah, I said it pod at gmail.com.
It's YISI show.
Don't mess it up, Jay.
Man, I ain't, man.
That's YEAHISAIDPOD at.
Gmail.com.
There we
If you
go.
have any questions for me, my cohorts or constituents? Did I go too far?
Man, we gonna stop right there.
Okay.
Can't nobody do it like DJ.
Yeah, but I just love saying cohorts or constituents.
Yeah, some shit you wouldn't normally say in just a regular conversation.
Constituents.
Marcus J. Parker in the building.
What's
man.
up? What's up? I'm here in the spot, baby.
Yeah, man.
I'm here.
It's going down, man. Definitely going down, man.
We're gonna talk about some real good subjects.
This my dude, man. This is one of the guys that when I talk hip hop with him, like I talk music, I don't just say talk hip hop, but it's always hip hop anyway, because that's kind of my thing. But when we talk music, there's a few people I can really talk music with because they got a timeline, they got memories, and they know what they're saying. Like some people, and I'll be honest, as of late, there's been a couple people that's been throwing me off, like people who I felt like they know music
Yeah.
have been saying stuff that I'll be like,
Just because you know music, don't mean you know music. I mean, just because you work out, don't mean you know how to work out.
right.
Just
Say
because
that
you
again.
black, don't mean you're black. Just because you white, don't mean you're white. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people think
Oh,
that
shit.
just because they like grew up with something or it's part of them that they know it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, music is a beautiful art form that is now being corrupted because of
Money.
money, corporations, and just the fact that over the years, people have lost the soul. Rock, heavy metal, rap, hip hop, country, you name it. Deep down inside, it's the soul that drove the artist, the substance, and today the artist is all about the money, the hustle. It's not about something that's real. Like DMX used to pray in his albums.
You got real deep, real
I
quick.
mean, I'm
Just
being
jump
real.
right in the deep
I'm being
end,
real,
huh?
dude. I mean,
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about the volcanoes or nothing.
no, we're not gonna talk about no
Nah,
volcanoes,
we
man.
gonna
Hey,
straight to-
He
DMX
talking
playing.
that real talk right now.
Hey, man, they say,
He
let's
talking
talk
some
real,
real
baby.
talk, man.
I mean, dude.
Right into the deep end.
Right in, man.
well,
Go.
shit.
You
Go
know, we
1,000
take
feet in, head first, man.
We take
no
an
goggles.
unorthodox approach here.
No
You gotta
goggles,
see it
man. No
anyway,
oxygen
so.
tank, baby.
Yeah.
I got good lungs. Let's go deep in, baby. Straight to the trench, into the Pacific. Feel me?
Golly.
What he was saying, it's real though. And that's why the game is where it is right now, is because it's a corporation. Rap is a business now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the art form anymore. How many people you know trying to get into rap quick lick, make some money?
Exactly.
That hot single.
Exactly.
Like we talked about last
Hey,
week.
you
All
know
it
what?
takes is, you know,
The
there's
fun-
so much of that going on right
Funny
now.
thing is when I was, because I watched a little interview / conversation type thing that J. Cole had with Lil Pump,
Oh man.
and that's kind of what happened with him.
Yeah.
And Lil Baby too. He said the same thing. Like he wasn't even really trying to rap. He was
Hey,
just
little
around.
baby, hey, say that is what I'm talking about, man. Little baby, he said on the the Breakfast Club interview that he only been rapping for a year.
Well, see, that's
Right.
what I was gonna say.
Trinidad James said that
Yes.
same thing.
That's a theme.
That he only been rapping for 9 months and got this fell into that that little crazy ass single he had about 4, 5, 6 years ago. But that's what I'm talking about, man. People not taking it serious. That's why music is dying. People are not taking music serious, man. People, they aren't delivering into the art, like the vitamins and minerals that it need for it to exist any more longer. So it's dying, man.
But see, I don't think it's dying.
It ain't
It's dying, man.
I
Music,
don't think it's dying.
hip hop
No.
is dying, bro.
Because no, listen.
Hip hop is dying,
this
man.
This is why I say
You got
it's not.
little baby going platinum, man.
Yeah, but that's,
come on, man.
That's
It's
mainstream.
dying.
That's mainstream.
It's dying, son.
That's mainstream. Anytime you got like me and Rand, you got cats like us out here, and it just in our circle, we not even the only ones.
Yeah.
Oh, it's more. It's plenty of us. So it's not dying. In fact, I think we kind of in a healthy spot. And I say why? Because it's all very accessible. You can go on any of the streaming apps, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, and you can listen to almost whatever you want. You can find me and Rand music on there.
Yep.
You can find, that's not a plug, but
Perspective
it's
is
kind of
everything.
a plug.
It's out right
Yeah.
now. Ill Ran Perspective is everything.
Right. But, it's so much music out
That's a
here.
plug.
It's so much music out here. So if you don't want to listen to Lil Baby, if you don't want to listen to Lil Yachty, what's the dude, Lil Pump, whatever, you ain't got to listen to that because there's so many other options out here. You didn't really have the access to music back in the golden era that you have today. Like me, my whole gym Spotify playlist is 90s rap, 90s R&B.
You listen to 90s R&B while you're in the gym?
I mean, yeah.
Does that motivate you?
It's not about, it's just a mood.
Oh, okay. So, it don't have nothing to do with like
90s hip hop, man.
working on your hip thrust and nothing
Nah,
like
nah.
that.
Hey, man. Hey.
Brad.
Bobby Brown.
Come on. And I just like music. You know how we
You had
listen to
your
music
Bobby Brown
different.
moment in the gym, man.
I just like music, man. I like music, man. So, yeah, and that's just right now.
I'm gonna try
That's
that,
just
man.
right now.
I'm gonna go to the gym
Yeah.
and I'm gonna put on some 90s R&B
I mean, it works
And-
for me.
and see if it'll help my ab workout.
But what I mean, so I don't think it's dying just because it's so many dope artists out here, and it sucks that they don't get the marketing dollars put behind them. But I mean, if you know how to look, man, it's a lot of dope music that's out there. I would even go as far as to say it's just as much dope music out here, current music from current artists, than it is trash music or what we would consider
if
trash.
if you don't mind doing a
but
little
you got
bit
to
of
dig
digging.
a little bit, but
little-
it's there. It's-
Okay, because man, y'all niggas long-winded as a motherfucker tonight. Hey, man, look. Kanye West dropped the album, and so did Black Thought, an EP.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're right in that spot where you were saying it's there. Have y'all listened to Ye's album?
Yes, I have. I guess you want to know my thoughts. Oh,
Parker,
Not
you-
here. I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
have you listened to it?
I listened to Ye's album while I was en route to work and home. I tried to listen to it I tried to give it a good ear.
All right. I listened to it in the gym. I listened to it sitting around the house. I listened to it in the car a couple of times. So I think I got a good listen for it.
Initial take.
I like it.
I don't think it's a bad project.
I like it. I mean, and I'm not caught up in his political views and that whole thing. When I listen to the artist, I listen to the music. I don't care what goes on outside the booth. I just want to hear good music. I don't care who it comes from.
Right.
I just want to hear good music. And I think he delivered. I personally think Kanye delivered with this project. The project is jamming. He got a song on there talking about his daughters. I got 2 daughters. So that one hit home for me.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty good song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one hit home. Like Kanye, I think it's a good project. I really do.
Yeah, I don't have anything that struck me as as Kanye's in a bad spot. He's trying out some stuff I'm not feeling. I didn't have anything that stuck out like that from this album, man. I thought the album was cool.
Hey.
I didn't think it was great, but to be honest, I would really have to listen to it a few more times without any distractions, without like my phone ringing or something like that. But I thought the album was all right. It's not. I've heard people say it reminds them of the old Kanye, and I'm cool. I'm cool with people saying that. I don't feel the exact same way, but it definitely doesn't sound like the last couple years Kanye.
Right.
And that's what I'm happy about. I'm glad for that because I wasn't digging none of that.
We in the same boat. Going into this project, I did not want to hear none of that Euro pop mess that he's been trying to push to
Right.
us as art. I wanted to hear a hip hop album. I we all fans of the old Ye, and I was really hoping I would get that. I wouldn't say this reminds me of the old Ye, but I like this Ye. Musically, I like what he did. I think the production was dope.
I like what he did with Pusha's album.
Yeah, I think his production has been dope.
Hey,
So
what's up, Don? I see you.
outside of his,
Volleyball coach of the year. What's up, Dobie?
Yeah, Marcus
Hey.
on this old Facebook Live.
Facebook Live. What's up, Don? I see you. On Kanye, I haven't listened to the album. I believe people need to realize that.
oh man,
You kick it, bro?
I ain't touching. Blame it on the black man. Nah.
No, but check it out, man. But like on Kanye, it's a shame that people aren't even gonna give his music a chance because of the fact he has aligned himself with Trump. I mean,
Right,
he's an
right.
artist.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of artists who are aligned with things that
And that was something that came up.
that you shouldn't, that people don't agree with. But
Right.
you're an artist. Listen to the music. I mean, would you rather listen to Little Baby, instead, or listen to like a Little Pump, or you want to listen to someone who has passion for the music? Forget about his politics. I mean, there's a lot of Republicans, who are rappers. Let's keep it real. Yeah. There's a lot of Republicans. There's some guys that voted for Trump who are like, wearing colorful clothes and mumbling on the mic as a mumble rapper because they're making more than $250,000 a year. Let's keep it real. I mean, hey, there's a lot of Republicans who are rappers. So
that may be a bit of a stretch, but I see where you're going with it, though.
Hey, if you're making $10 million a year, you're gonna be, you want to.
You kind of have to know what's going on.
You gotta
behind
know
the
what's
lines.
going
And
on,
I don't
yeah.
give a lot of these rappers that much credit, but
Yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? Because not all of them, because some of them are straight idiots. But
For
I'm
lack of
talking-
better words.
I'm talking about
Right.
the cats that's making serious moolah.
My thing is this. I don't look to Kanye West as some sort of martyr for the black community. I don't follow Kanye West because of his political views, his religious views, or anything else. I follow Kanye West because of what he does musically, because he is an artist. I know Kanye West as an artist, as a producer. That's why I follow Kanye West. So his political views and all that other stuff, I don't care. It don't affect me. It don't affect me none. Kanye West putting on that Make America Great Again hat did absolutely nothing. I went to work that same morning and ran my checkup. So I could care less about what he does musically. For me,
politically.
Politically, my bad. For me, it's all about the music with Yeezy. So that's it. And it ain't just Kanye. I'm like that with anybody. Any of these artists, I don't care. Look, if I like what you do musically, I like what you do musically. I don't care what your sexual orientation is or none of that.
Yeah,
I just want to hear
because a lot of
Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean
Keep it
came
real,
out as
son.
gay, and I still liked his project.
Hey man, there's a lot.
I still
there's a
enjoy
lot of
Frank
gay-
Ocean music.
Hey
Did it
man,
feel
there's
different?
a lot of gay artists.
Oh man.
There's a lot of gay artists, bro. Let's keep it real. Bisexual, trisexual.
Ren, come on now, Ren.
Hey,
We
man.
keeping it real.
I'm
keep it
not
real,
saying there's
son.
not, but I'm just saying like
So I don't care who you're sleeping with,
Right.
as long as you
It
are
don't affect me.
producing good music. I care less. I mean,
did it feel different
say,
listening
man,
to it?
Hey man, check it out, man. I've been
was
on
good
stage
music.
plays
It was good music.
where over half the cast is gay. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
you know,
like,
I've been on film
bet
sets
you
where,
have, man.
where it's been
And
homosexuals and bisexuals on it. You know what I'm saying? On the set, I can care less. As long as we come together and make a good project,
project,
I
yeah.
don't care who you sleeping with. You can be sleeping with dogs, cats, and birds. All I care about. As long
I
as
care a
you
little
ain't
bit
sleeping
about
with no
that one.
cheering. As long as you ain't sleeping with cheering.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Exactly.
I
You know
don't
what
care
I'm
about all
saying?
that other stuff, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Or dogs. I feel a certain way
Yeah,
about that.
I kind of, yeah. The dogs kind of, yeah. Okay, I'm like, nah, leave the dogs alone, bro. You
Yeah, that ain't cool. man.
go get you a horse or something. man.
Get a horse.
Yeah.
Ride the horse.
Whoa, Jay.
Ride the
I'm
horse.
joking. I'm
Whoa.
joking. I do not support bestiality.
Horseback.
Yeah.
Slow down.
But yeah, all that, man, it don't matter. If I follow you because you're an artist, I want to hear music from you.
Exactly. I want
wanna
to hear
music
Hey,
from you. I have my
So
own.
you telling me that hearing a love song from a gay dude that just like you've known his music and then he comes out as gay, it never crossed your mind?
Luther Vandross, let's keep it real.
First name that
Luther
came in my mind.
is
First
gay.
name that popped in my
Luther
head.
was a flamer.
First
but
name
that
that popped
music
in
is
my head.
legendary. I can care less. It's not about.
name
I
that
don't
popped in my
care
head.
who's behind the mic.
I'm playing
as-
devil's
as-
advocate here.
As long as you're not a serial killer, I can care less. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the art, all about the music.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Marcus.
Is you an artist? Be
Marcus.
an artist. What's
Marcus.
up?
It didn't cross your mind at any time damn, this dude is singing to another dude.
I mean,
Yeah.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying treat him.
Yeah.
I'm
like
not
the
saying treat him
Jodeci.
different, but
Yo.
I'm just saying for that split second.
Yeah.
Like the Jodeci. I'm quite sure two guys have got it on to Jodeci.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
Let's keep it real.
Nah. You
Let's keep it
put
real.
visuals
No,
out
no,
there.
no, no, no. I'm being
Fucking
real,
up
bro.
stuff, dog.
I don't think about no one else's business, man. I think about my business.
I hear you.
Whatever I got going on, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm worrying about me. I can care less
As a
what
straight
the artist
man.
is doing. What's up?
As a straight man, when something like that crosses your path, you stop for a second.
man, look at him, man.
You stop for a second.
In 2018,
unless you spend
bro,
a lot of time around gay people.
In 2018,
It's gay people out there, though,
it's gay
bro.
people
Yeah, we know
everywhere.
that.
It's
We
gay
know that.
people
It's gay
everywhere,
people
man.
everywhere, man.
we know
2018.
that, no doubt. But I'm saying, And y'all, I know y'all sitting there trying to tell me I'm wrong. I don't believe I'm wrong.
No, we
on
not.
this one.
I
That's
did
what
not,
you acting like.
Did I not agree with you when you just said that about the thought?
Yeah,
And
that's
I said,
what I'm saying. Unless you spend a lot of time around gay people, openly gay people, to where it just becomes nothing. It's just normal. When you find out somebody's gay that you didn't know at first, for a split second,
Yeah.
you like, damn.
Absolutely. I'm being
Damn,
100%
him or
honest.
damn her?
Yep. It does.
Yeah, I mean, like
This shit is gone.
like for instance, man, I mean, it was this chick that I was, I messed with a little bit back in the day. I had suspicions in the back of my mind that she liked girls. And she ended up being in a relationship
With a girl.
with a girl. Now,
You didn't try to exploit that?
Hey.
that was after I was already
thing
out of the
first
picture,
thing came to my
man.
mind. I'm like,
That was like what 2003
Yeah, we're
or
going into the
something,
dirt
man.
with this one.
2003,
Yeah, man.
man. That was like back in the gap, man. But the thing about it though, I had those ideas, and we even had a conversation about it, right? About sexuality and stuff like that. We had a conversation. But the thing about it, when she moved on, I was like, yo, she happy. That's her life, I mean,
Yeah.
as long as a person's happy and, about their life and they're not killing no one, hey, let
Now,
them live, man.
Let me say my disclaimer. We are
What's
not
up?
by any means gay bashing.
No, we're not gay bashing. I
We
love
just-
my gay folks, man.
It's just
I love
it's
my
just
gay
a,
folks, real
It's just
talk.
a straight band conversation,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
If
Hey, man,
anything, this
I love my gay
this
folks.
room right here is okay.
I got family
like,
who gay, man. I got family who gay. I got,
Yeah, we all do.
we do too.
Hey, man,
We all do.
I know people in the industry, in the film industry, that's gay, bisexual, you name it.
Yeah, it's
You
not a
know?
knock. I'm just saying,
I love
you know
y'all.
what I'm saying, dog. Like,
I love y'all.
If you in the music
'Cause
industry,
if you
man,
don't-
it
if
ain't
you
no
don't-
secret.
Yeah.
It ain't no secret.
no
man.
secret.
I was just making that point. Like when you don't know and then it comes out. It ain't. You don't just take it in stride like it was nothing. Now for a split
Nah,
second,
yeah,
for a
yeah,
split
yeah, you
second,
have
you're
that
like,
thought.
"Whoa, okay, didn't see that coming." All right, now we can move on. We
Yeah,
we
yeah.
couldn't just walk past that.
Yeah,
like
man.
you don't just walk
let's
past
move
that.
on, man. That's heavy, like a 315 pound
315 pound
bench,
anything is heavy.
bench press, man. 315 pound bench press, and you have
What
done
you
like
bench?
1,000 push-ups already.
What you bench more?
Oh, right now, dude, I'm probably repping 315 only like 5 times these days.
We
Like
in the same boat.
back in the gap, though, my max was like 410. You remember probably 2012 when I was huge.
Yeah, when you was heavy on
When
it.
I
you
was heavy on it, but yeah, because I mostly run and I try to keep myself slimmer because I be doing these film projects,
work,
commercial
yeah.
projects, and casting directors.
Yeah, and you can't come
Tell-
on as
tell
super
me-
buff. You can
Yeah, I
only you
can't
can
be
only
buff.
do so many roles as the super buff
man,
guy.
Be like Terry Crews, man. Be breakdancing.
Oh man.
That would
Hey.
be funny.
Hey, man.
Shout out to Terry.
Yeah,
Crews,
shout out to Terry Crews, man. He going through some stuff, man. You know, he tried to,
Well, you know what
do
it
the
was, man.
Me Too movement.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't him too.
They
So-
They try to hit him up with that one.
Oh, man,
no.
He
He
came out
came out
and
and
something.
said that something went down and he got grabbed a certain way.
Oh yeah,
But, you
Well,
know, he
I remember
kinda-
that wasn't recent.
I just think that it just wasn't his avenue. He went down the wrong lane.
He wasn't supposed to say that.
He wasn't supposed to say that.
He wasn't
man.
supposed to say that.
But hey, God bless Terry Crews. We
can't-
love you, baby.
Why can't he say something?
Man,
Everybody else
secrets is
saying
supposed
something.
to be secret.
Hey, man. Hey, dude.
Because he was getting ready to call out names,
Yeah,
from my understanding.
man.
Oh, and
He was getting
he
ready
was
to call
basically
out
shooting his
names.
career down.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. You
So
just
no
gotta
more
take
Old
it.
Spice.
No more Old Spice, man. It's the Old Spice is no spice.
Because
God bless Terry Crews. We love you, baby.
golly, man.
Yeah, we love you.
So, cause we went. This is funny to me, dog. I'm good with the way this show is going on the cool. But anyway, 601-641-9474 is the number to call the Yeah I Said It podcast, man. 601-641-9474. You can call and tell anybody in this room where we went wrong, and we'll. Nah, I said it, and I meant it. I don't know.
We're not playing it safe.
Nah,
We're not playing it safe.
This is not the safe podcast.
This isn't safe, man. I
But
came
we don't
in
have
here.
to.
I came in here to get it hot. Like Nelly. Let's get it hot in here. So take off all your clothes. Hey, I came here to get it scorching.
Oh,
Y'all
man.
missing 2 people, so I got to make up for them, man. Be 3 people,
Well,
man.
yeah, you doing
You
that.
doing a good job.
You doing, he
man.
brought the energy.
I got-
Yeah, you definitely brought the energy.
Hey, man, I'm here, baby. Who joining me on this Facebook? Hey,
Yeah,
Iris, what's up, baby? Iris.
hey, all y'all
Joseph.
that's following Marcus J. Parker on
said,
Facebook.
yo, Joseph said I'm lesbian, man. Big Joe said he's lesbian.
Big Joe, shout out to Big Joe who
Hey,
never called
man,
the show.
He
Big
got to be a
Joe.
bush lesbian, man. He's about 7
I
foot,
think
500
every
pounds,
straight man is a lesbian.
man. Hey, I'm a lesbian.
But
Hey.
the thing about that is you can't
I'm a
be a
lesbian.
man and a lesbian. So I don't want
Lesbian
y'all.
rights.
I don't want y'all to use that one.
Nah, no,
Hey,
it's a joke.
You know, hey,
It's
you
a
know,
bad
for
joke,
real,
though.
It's a bad joke. In fact,
So
whatever
let's
I just
turn
said,
jump on Jay.
whatever I just said, didn't come out my mouth. It didn't come out.
He cleaned that one up. Matter of fact, I didn't say it.
I did not
Well,
say
Back it
hell,
up.
well,
Back it
hell,
up.
if he could do it, I could do it too. That joke didn't come out my mouth. Rand said that.
it.
Don't you put that evil on me.
It's on yeah.
Rand said that.
Hey man, by the way, we're doing this whole show with no alcohol.
That's
No
right.
alcohol.
We should have got some
Water.
coffee
In
or
fact,
something.
Let me cover the name since, you know,
Uh-oh.
Got to
no,
cover the
no
name.
brand. This the water right here. you know.
Uh-oh.
I got Fiesta brand. I don't
This is
Yes,
going
the
to be
brand.
legendary right here.
Hey, look at the host right here.
Yeah, I'm right here. This is what I do. I sit up here behind this microphone and push buttons.
And listen to
Oh.
us talk crazy.
Oh, Big Joe. Okay, I see you Facebook Live. Hold on.
Big Joe, baby.
Big Joe, 6'9".
6'9".
So yeah, to
Speaking
to
of
keep.
6'9", Takashi 6'9". Have y'all
Oh,
heard
okay,
about him
all
in
right.
the news? Nah, we not. No.
Okay, because we went from the lesbian joke to speaking of 6'9".
No.
Okay.
no.
So what did Takashi 6'9"?
So have you heard about his latest beef?
the Chicago show?
Yeah.
Okay, what went down with that? Because I saw a little bit about it, but I didn't. Man, I gotta feel like
Okay,
dealing
so
with that
from my, I hear you. From my understanding, it was basically he was going at it with man, what was this dude name? Man, I don't even know the dude name.
I heard it was something with Chief Keef though.
Yeah, well, Chief Keef is his people. It started out because he stepped in. One of them dudes, I can't remember the dude name right now. One of them dudes from that Chief Keef circle, he was having
300.
domestic issues with his girlfriend, and comes out he was putting his hands on the girl. So I guess 6'9", and I'm kind of paraphrasing here. 6'9", he steps in, is knight in shining armor, and that causes friction between him and the dude and him going back and forth. Threats are being, tossed back and forth between both camps. And then 6'9" goes off the deep end. F Chief Keef, F Lil Reese, all of them. And, it's a lot of people around the situation. It's kind of like, yeah, you might have went too far.
Yeah,
These boys,
that boy is reckless.
They
ain't
kill people for real. Like, are you okay?
See, that's the problem with hip hop right now. What are we talking about? First of all, Will, what's up? Rhonda, what's up? Will Ferrell, what's up, baby? Hey, we are talking about beefs. We're not even talking about the music, man. Like,
But see,
you
beef
know,
always been a part of rap. Though.
but these guys are trash, man.
Well,
What
that's
we
subjective.
talking about
That's
is
subjective.
trash. Well, hey.
Because I'm saying us, we know better because
What
we've
platinum
been
singles-
exposed to better.
What platinum
But this is
singles
what.
had those guys drop?
Oh, they got no. Wait. They got platinum.
They got some.
They got platinum singles.
Like respected, like classic platinum singles.
Well, it's too. It's too new. It's too new. These we talking about stuff less than a couple of months old.
Man, hey, say
But
man.
see, the thing is,
How
though, these
are-
guys.
And this is
pushing
not
the
for
culture.
us. We not the
These-
demographic.
Yeah, these guys in
We
this
not the
era aren't
demographic.
gonna be known for making classic
And that's the
anything.
problem with hip hop. That's the problem.
That is a
we
problem.
I'm
That
like,
is a problem.
I'm going to list the artists I think that's carrying the torch in hip hop right now. Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. Some people might disagree, but I say Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey.
Yeah.
I would call him Nippy, though.
Oh, my bad.
It sound a
Nipsey.
little-
I said Nippy.
You
Nipsey.
called it boy Nippy,
My
man.
bad.
You sound like somebody's puppy.
And then, Atlanta Cats. I don't really dig them, but Migos, I got to give them props. They're carrying the torch. But
I feel like they're getting watered down, though.
yeah, they're getting watered down.
I feel like they've, in my opinion, I could be completely wrong with whoever the fans are, but it feels like they hit a plateau where they're not elevating anymore, and it's gonna affect them in their career real soon.
It probably already is.
Yeah, because they shot up over the last few years to the point where now you have to prove something. And it's not just making hit records, because that's only gonna last for so long until the game make another transformation and the next young crowd come in.
Yeah.
So now you gotta do what J. Cole and Kendrick have done and start making more personal music. And I don't think they can do that.
They can't do it.
Yeah.
Like he was talking about all those 300 cats from Chicago, Chief Keef, JoJo, all them people. Those guys, look at 300. Where they were hot like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
Why aren't they hot anymore? I'm asking a question. Why aren't
Drill music is
Why
got
aren't-
replaced.
those 300 guys in Chicago hot anymore?
I mean, like
Little
Rand
Reese
said,
and all them
Rand said,
knuckleheads.
part of it is because drill music has gotten replaced. Part of it is just because we're living in a short attention culture now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost everything is a fad now. Nothing lasts long, and that speaks to the music too, because it's so a lot of it is so disposable now.
Yeah.
So I just think a lot of it is just because the demographic they're appealing to is kids, teenagers, basically.
Mm-hmm.
They don't stay on stuff very long. So
Yeah, you kind of find yourself in a position as a young rapper these days to where all you have to do is pick up the cadence. You don't really have to say much.
right,
And with that, you put yourself into a box where this certain audience that's only going to listen for so long is going to be there.
right.
And once they only loved your cadence and that style that came out at that moment, once that is not the new thing anymore, that's not the hot thing anymore, you don't have anything else. It's kind of similar to somebody who it's like somebody who graduated high school but didn't get a college
Degree.
degree. You can only go so far
Yeah,
because everybody else after a certain level requires you to have that degree.
absolutely.
Well, if you made music that more people could relate to, that just didn't pigeonhole you with these young guys who don't really care about nothing and not gonna support nothing as soon as their interests change, then your career stops. When these 15-year-olds turn 20 and something different is going on, your career
The
stops.
career's over.
J. Cole switched up a lot of his music, and I don't feel like it's all better than it was before. But with growth being there, that buys him more time.
Yeah, definitely.
The growth buys you time, and if you don't show the growth, the next time something comes out, you kind of done for. And that's that. Now, this is what we got to do, because where we at? We 35 minutes in, pretty close.
Oh dang.
Yeah, and we can go far with this. I want to say today I watched, I think today I watched, or was it yesterday? One of these days I watched the interview with Jay Prince. and he was talking to Sway. I watched him talk to Sway, and then he did Breakfast Club and something else, I think, but I don't know. First thing first, Jay Prince has never been that dude to go on a press run.
That vocal, and yeah.
Now that strikes me as a little weird. Like, what's going on here?
Right.
What's really going on? I don't know. I have no clue what that means when you can see Jay Prince on YouTube on regular shows. Like, not that they did a special on Jay Prince. He went on shit that other people are already going. He going on the radio. Like, that's new to me.
Yeah.
But when I was listening to the Sway in the morning show, there was a caller that called in and said they felt like that the beef between Pusha T and Drake was just hip hop, and he shouldn't have made that call and tell them to squash that. We don't go no further. Don't respond. For those of you listening to the Yeah I Said It podcast who don't know by now, Drake and Pusha T were beefing. Drake had a response for Pusha T's response. Jay Prince called Drake and said, "Nah, don't respond to that. We not doing that." What do y'all think about that? Was that call? Because I understood more what Jay Prince was saying than from the other guy who was saying that, and he wasn't the only one. I think on the Joe Budden podcast, Miles said the same thing. Like, it's hip hop. We live for the battle because that's what brings the best out of the artists in the hip hop. Jay Prince was like, "Nah, this is gonna go a different way, and I'm not gonna let it do that." What say you?
Who?
Either one of y'all. Like, did the Jay Prince thing? First of all, does it strike you as odd that Jay Prince is on all these shows?
Yes.
Or do you think it's just a time changing and he's going along with it?
It's odd, but I think it's a time change. I mean, he's a businessman. He's trying to sell his book.
Oh, that I didn't take into consideration.
Yeah, I was wondering if you did, because I'm like, that's why he's trying to promote his book.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he's trying to promote his book. I think.
Forgot about the book.
Okay, yeah. He's trying to sell that book, promote his book. I'll say this. That call was Jay Prince protecting his investment. I feel like this because he said that the diss Drake had prepared was gonna end some careers.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I felt like that too.
Nah, I have to call his bluff on that one.
Yeah.
I don't think either there wasn't a record there or he heard the record and he knew that wasn't gonna cut it. Because, they throw around disrespect and all of this, but where was all this when the Meek Mill situation was going on?
Exactly.
And that was brought up also.
See, it was different then because Drake had control of the situation.
Right.
Now, Drake on the ropes. This is foreign territory.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just outright take a L. So we just gotta cut this shout.
Yeah, not without a follow.
Yeah,
or without a mention.
We gotta cut this shout. So,
that just flew over y'all head. Nobody.
Yeah, no, I got it. I know.
It wasn't good enough. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll fall back.
You gotta relax. I just think Drake is on the ropes, and everybody in that camp knows it. So we just gotta cut his shout before it's just a total loss, and move on. And keep making hits. We got an album to promote. We can't get so caught up in the beef that.
Beef will move records though.
Yeah, but only when you really winning.
Yes.
If you on the losing side of it, you could go the Ja Rule route. Ooh. Remember when Ja Rule was on the top of the world?
Yeah.
And then he went into a beef and he was on the losing side of that beef and look what happened to his career.
Wanksta came out.
Wanksta. So I just think
I always liked Wankster.
I
That
just
was
think
cold song.
I think he knew there was an impending L there, and it was best just to cut it short because Drake is the cash cow right now.
Yeah,
On the
I was
music
thinking.
side.
I was thinking.
So he's just protecting that investment.
I mean, I like the explanation that Jay Prince gave
Absolutely,
as the
The pig pen mentality.
yeah, but not so much just that, but the idea that from after what's the story of Adidon?
Yeah.
After that, it can only get deeply personal to where somebody is not going to stay music. Somebody's going further than music.
I think inside they knew it was more. I think they know Push had more.
Yeah.
And like you said, you made a great point, Rand. I think it was no other way to go. He couldn't beat him musically.
Yeah, because
He couldn't beat Push musically.
I think what would have had to happen,
it was only one other way to go.
if Drake had a leg up in this race at any point past this, it would have been so disrespectful that somebody would have had to get hurt. That's what I think. If the diss record that Drake has, so to speak, because nobody's heard it, but if what he has is anywhere close to what Jay Prince said, as good as he said it is, like and we all have our suspicions about that, but if it was, then yeah, somebody's career is gonna get ended and everything around it. But it sounded like he might have been like he was gonna go at Kanye even more, and however personal he could go.
I
with
was
Push.
getting the.
And Kanye's an innocent bystander in this.
That's
getting,
the cold part about it, man.
Yeah,
See,
he got his own issues.
When I heard what Jay Prince was saying, I was like, maybe maybe Drake has inside information about Kanye and Kim Kardashian and stuff like that, like personal stuff. But at the end of the day, Drake would be messing with some gorillas, some lyrical gorillas.
The thing about it, though,
And I don't think Drake, because who would come to Drake's side other than Lil Wayne, who's a just serious spitter. I mean, Pusha T.
everybody waiting on Drake to fall.
Yeah, and
I could see that.
I think the fall is coming because he's been on top of the game for a long time, man. Yeah, I mean, Drake been on top of the game since 2010.
My thing,
That's a long time, man.
my thing with the Kanye thing is this, though. Okay, if I'm in Drake's corner, and I mean, we know obviously Push is very calculated,
Right.
so you got to play chess. So if I'm there, I'm saying you got to chop the head off the snake. Kanye is the head. If you take Kanye out, by default, you take Push out too.
I don't know if I agree with you there.
Well,
Reason being is that people don't associate Pusha T with being Kanye's artist.
yes, but Kanye is the one behind Pusha T.
But only to a certain extent. Like, we don't know Pusha T because of Kanye.
Nah, we don't. We know him because of Pharrell.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
surprised Pharrell ain't caught no pop shots. That would be funny, God.
That would be.
Hey, man, I think Pharrell's on another planet probably right now, man.
Yeah.
He's
He ain't heard none of
he's
this
probably
shit.
on Neptune.
For real.
Pharrell is on a different level, man. He's on a different mission right now. But with the Pusha T thing, man, he's a gorilla, man. He's a gorilla lyrical.
You show.
He's you can tell that he wants to battle. Drake
Yeah.
is a artist. He's an actor / rapper. That's what he is, man. He's
He's
not
an
a battle.
entertainer.
He's an entertainer. Thank you.
Yeah.
He's an entertainer. Pusha T, rap saved him from the streets.
I think
Drake was already pretty much, I wouldn't say he was a millionaire, but he was on television. You know, he was
Yeah.
on a TV
Yeah,
show.
right,
you know,
right,
he was
right.
successful.
right.
You know, Pusha T, you know, with the Clips, those guys were rapping about, when they came out, they were rapping about what they were doing on the streets.
At that
Rap
moment.
saved their lives. So if Drake would come at Pusha T to try to damage his career, Pusha T will, that energy that's inside of him, that Clips energy will come out.
I think
And Drake head will fall, will completely get taken away from his neck.
I think
be
Drake
done.
is a formidable opponent. I think
Drake got a hell of a team.
yeah, I think Drake has shown that he can hold his own in a battle.
But I'm just saying
think that
the weight of this battle is like there's no more jabs left.
yeah,
Like you can't throw a slug here and a slug there and
Yeah.
then do a little funny diss song.
Yeah.
You can't. It's not gonna get drawn out to that point. Because I think it's already gone way too personal for that.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like Drake's a formidable opponent, but the way he got attacked, come on, man, ain't too many comebacks.
We gotta fight.
Ain't too many comebacks from that.
We gotta fight. SOS.
And you would believe that ain't all Pusha got.
Surgical Summer.
He ain't even unloaded the clip.
Nah, not at all.
So that's what I'm saying. I think it's just, they way of like, I was putting the right white flag up. Like, man, come on, man. It's not a lot of ways you can come back from that. On wax.
Right.
On wax.
Right.
Like, you got to go another way. It's got to go somewhere else.
Celebrity death match.
It's got to go somewhere else.
No celebrity death match.
Yeah, I remember that. This was funny. It was crazy.
Well, to move a little bit on from that,
Right.
have y'all listened to Black Thougt's album?
I haven't checked it out yet.
You haven't?
I haven't checked it out yet.
Did you listen? Who else was it? Somebody dropped something. Oh, what's your boy T Grizzly?
Yep.
So you listen to T Grizzly and not Black Thought?
It's not like I haven't wanted to listen to Black Thought. I just had other stuff going. Honestly, I know that DJ has sent the link and everything, man. But
And you just disregarded it.
I didn't disregard
Golly,
it,
Jay.
man. I planned. Okay, so when I get presented new music, most of the time I pick a place where I want to hear this music, which 100% of the time it's a gym. It just so happens, man. I don't know. It's just when I get to the gym, it always be late. It always be circumstances surrounding me getting to the gym.
You were saying that you listen to love music in the gym.
That's not
earlier,
all. That's
man.
not all I listen to at the gym.
You listen to straight slow jams.
Nah, that ain't
man.
all I
That is
listen to. That ain't it.
Pendergrass.
Nah, that.
Listen to some 112 though.
Turn off the lights.
It's peaches and cream.
I really didn't care for that song. But nah, it's just been the circumstances with me getting to the gym this week. By the time I get there, my head, I be in a different headspace,
Oh.
and I know it always be like, damn it, it's something I need to be checking out.
Y'all ain't like my slim impression?
But I just go to my Spotify playlist
Sounded you
and
like
just,
that cat,
and just
really.
thug it
You
out,
sounded you
man.
like Slim. 2018 Slim. Hey, yo, he not slim no more.
Nah, he ain't slim
hey,
no
Slim's
more.
not slim no
He
more.
ain't
You seen
slim
that
no
dude?
more.
Oh, man.
Chunky A.
Those guys look like they
Yeah.
They've been eating pretty good.
They've been eating pretty good.
Oh,
But that's
okay.
good. I mean, they're not skinny, and you skinny, you might mean you can't afford food. So,
Oh, you're doing something else you shouldn't be doing.
yeah, smoking some crack, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Hey, there's cats that smoke crack.
We don't want to open up that can of
Don't
worms.
turn into
man.
high five, huh?
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, the lead singer got killed by an AC unit, man.
Yeah, that was
He got
cold.
killed by an AC
I don't know if
unit,
I would have
man.
let that leak out there. Well, I didn't. No pun intended.
Man, he was
but
trying to get
I don't know.
high off the air conditioner
Man, that's cold, man.
of an apartment complex.
Let's be respectful here, man.
I'm trying to, man. This nigga
My
tripping.
God, man, I was
He
like,
got killed by an AC unit.
he got killed by an AC
That's
unit.
cold,
Imagine
man.
that for a movie.
Oh man.
Wow. But hey,
Golly.
hey, man, high five. Much love to high five, man. Guys had some classics. I grew up on you guys.
This is already went wrong, man.
It's already gone.
Yeah, you can't clean it up, bro.
Killed by an AC unit.
Yeah, that was highly disrespectful.
Hey, gotta keep it real, man. Got killed by AC unit, man.
Golly. So, okay.
Corey Clay,
this gonna be right up your
let's
list.
eat.
This
Michael
gonna-
Green,
This
what's
gonna
up?
be right up your alley, Marcus.
Mona Lisa,
So I'm reading a quote from Andre 3000.
Uh-oh.
This
Benitez,
this
what's up,
right
baby?
this right up your alley.
yeah, get at me.
He says hip hop doesn't have fresh energy. None at all. It's money driven. Everybody trying to make that check. Nobody putting art in their albums anymore, honestly. Nicki Minaj sucks.
Damn. You sure Andre said that?
Andre said that.
Okay.
Hey,
well,
my thought is, this
I'm gonna let you this
if it's on
You
Twitter, it
know,
must be
you
real.
take the
I
stage
love
on this
hip
one.
hop, and this is something I gotta get on. Hey, the last
Yeah, if it's on Twitter, it's
Hey.
real.
Hey, man. In 20 years, because we was talking about this
Once you hit that
before we
repost.
started taping.
Retweet.
1998, the biggest year in hip hop ever. You had DMX drop 2 albums. Belly came out. Nas, I Am, Bone album.
Each 1999.
Art of War. Then
No, you're right.
yeah,
Each 99 came out before that.
yeah, it came out in 96, I think. And then No Limit blowing up. We can keep going on and on, man. To now, you have maybe 5 artists that's really making money.
Oh boy, here we go.
You know, now supposedly there's like 200 artists. I mean, even Kodak Black is making money or whatever, but
Is he free?
no, he's not free.
Okay.
But when he was out, he was like, I'm living in the mansion, driving a Bentley and everything else. I'm like, well, I look at his album sales, like, is that money that you're getting from your 360 deal, or money that you're getting from your album and single sales? But my main point is the fact that
Shows.
you know, getting back to what my man said.
Well, you know, streaming and stuff. They making money off that.
Yeah, they're making money off that. But hip hop is dying. It's dying because there's no substance. There's no substance.
Okay. What did the quote say again?
It's no substance in hip hop anymore. No substance you got a couple of artists like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, but overall, no one's
You know, we
adding
use
anything
those
new
two
to the game.
names
Those
way
names
too
get
often.
used way too much.
Because the fact that they're on top. Now, there's a bunch of
I know,
other artists.
I know why, but
They're
I'm
the
just saying
mainstream
that.
examples. They're the mainstream
like
examples.
Absol for Top Dog Entertainment. There's a bunch of artists, you know, that's dope underground, but making money. Like back in the day, you had artists like a Black Thought from the Roots. They were going gold back in the 90s. Wu-Tang Clan.
As a matter of
All
fact,
those cats are going platinum and
I'm
gold.
gonna play this Black Thought song. We're gonna pause the show. I'm gonna play Black Thought
Yeah.
since y'all haven't listened to it. Did you listen to it?
No, I haven't listened to
I'm gonna play this first song so we can have that perspective to add to it. And before we do that, Jay, what was that quote again from Andre 3000?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, quote. Alleged quote. Alleged quote.
Hip hop doesn't have fresh energy.
It doesn't.
None at all.
Everyone it's like microwave food, man.
That's true.
It's like
That's true.
Microwave
Shit,
dinners.
Did you find that right Black Hawk microwave dinner with the Salisbury steak? The right one? Shit, it had flavor.
Some of the worst stuff you could put in your
Okay,
body.
maybe not
man.
Black Hawk.
Okay,
no nutritional value at all.
that's right up there with ramen noodles, bro.
You're not kidding.
Ain't nobody
Might as
sitting on
well
ramen
just have a
noodles.
bunch of salt.
Ramen
water.
noodles are some of the worst stuff you could. Okay, hip hop doesn't have fresh energy.
It does.
None at all. It's money driven. Everybody trying to make that shit. Nobody putting art in their albums anymore. Honestly,
All of that is Cash Money's
Nicki
fault.
Minaj sucks.
All of that is
I
Cash
wouldn't
Money's
say
fault.
Nicki Minaj sucked.
I wouldn't say that either. But I
mean,
will say,
Nicki, to me, even though she might have ghostwriters, she has given back to the culture. I mean, her energy, she has given back to the culture. She hasn't blood sucked the hip hop culture
Right.
to get to the top, unlike others.
I don't think.
No, say name.
Andre 3000 just
Say name.
because he comes up on everybody's list, his word holds that much weight. But we don't have an Andre 3000
wanna
rap
hear-
album
I wanna hear
to
a name.
put up against all these other cats that he's saying don't have no art or whatever he said.
I want to hear a name. Who sucked their way to the top?
Who sucked that way to the top? Literally,
Let's hear a name.
because some people have actually sucked their way up to the top.
Let's
man,
hear a name.
behind closed doors, but blood sucked their way up to the top. Man, I'm not gonna do that, man, because the fact that, I want to keep like Diddy be saying, love energy.
Okay.
Love energy,
Okay, this is what we
P.
gonna
Diddy,
do.
my idol, say love energy. So I'm gonna
I'ma pause the
spread
show.
some love right now.
I'ma pause the show for
I
a
love
second.
everybody. Kodak Black, I love you, man.
This nigga's having a Kanye moment. I'm gonna
I love Kodak
I'm
Black.
gonna pause the
man.
show for a minute. I'm gonna play this
Man,
song by
he's
Black
some-
Thought.
he's
I
some
can't
new
put it.
Nas of 2018, man.
I can't put it in the show
Kodak
because
Black.
I don't want this nigga, man. Boy, I'm finna turn your mic off. Yeah, I don't want the copyright flag, so I'm gonna stop the show and play it, and then we gonna talk
All right,
about
man.
more of
Hey,
this stuff.
hey, yo, shut the Facebook Live off too.
Nah, you can let that go.
All right,
I'm finna play this song though.
okay.
All right, now we're back, man. We're back. I had to pause the show for a quick second so I can run a little bit of fresh hip hop to go along with this quote that people seem to be forgetting about the fact that there are still good rappers out there dropping
Thought.
music.
Dropping thoughts.
Right.
Black Thought, top 20 all time.
Without a bunch of albums out,
Exactly.
like you can't take. He raps at a level that's high enough to get him placed on greatest rappers list
Yes.
without having a bunch of solo projects to back it up.
Yes, I mean, Black Thought to me, like when he came out with The Roots, that was a group that just changed the game. And I always wonder why, and I was kind of sad, I'm not going to admit, that Roots just didn't go to the next level.
Right.
I mean, they were, they went gold, sold 500,000, had a classic
With a good
album.
deal, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, and I think they had a good deal. And then Black Thought and the Roots connected with Jay-Z, and the Roots were the band of Jay-Z, so they made their money.
Yeah,
But-
especially touring.
Yeah,
because
touring,
people love
oh,
the Roots.
man, all
Plus
around
love,
the world. I know people in Europe that love the Roots, but to me, they just should have been bigger, man. I mean, that group, Black Thought, the way he rhymes.
what they stood for though wouldn't let them be bigger.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, just like do you guys remember this artist named Razkaz
Absolutely.
Yep.
from LA?
Yep.
Razkaz, when he dropped Nature of a Threat, that song on his first album, Soul on Ice.
Soul on Ice.
Soul
Yep.
on Ice. I was
Nature-
trying to think of that. I couldn't do it.
Nature of a Threat, that was the first rap song, I think, talking about the Illuminati and everything.
Yep.
Probably.
First song when people didn't know what the Illuminati was. When he dropped that song, that was a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
It was a blessing and a curse because of the fact that it was so far over people's heads that people, they were curious about him, but because it was so far over people's heads, he wasn't commercial. Then on top of that, he was a backpacker, underground rapper who couldn't make a commercial song. So that album, that song just pretty much made him an underground legend forever. That he was like stamped as an underground legend. He can never get out of that. And I think maybe the same thing happened with the Roots and Black Thought. I'm thankful that Jay-Z vouched for him and they were able to make some money though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, all I wanted to do with that playing that song. I mean, if y'all listening to the Yeah I Said It podcast, y'all check out Black Thought just like you would have checked out who we just talking about, Pusha T and Drake.
Yeah.
Just to verify what I'm saying, my point of view when it comes to hip hop in this day and time. Cause I can tell you what I'm listening to Black Thought. I like Kanye's project. I'll probably get a few more spins. In Royce the 5'9", Book of Rhyme.
Album of the year.
And that's my rotation. And then every time and then I go back to some other stuff, man. I still listen to Prime. I throw a few other cats.
Tribe Called Quest. I know you jamming them, man.
I'm not really, man. I've never really been a big Tribe
Really?
fan.
Hey,
I
man.
listen to them.
Wow.
And there's certain times, there's
How
certain
about-
songs I hear
how
and I
about my
really
man?
like, and then other ones I be like, nah.
How about my man? I know you jamming Tribe.
Jake?
I love Tribe.
Come on, Jake.
I love Tribe.
Tribe Called
I
Quest.
love Tribe. I've
I mean-
always been a fan of Tribe. Leaders of the new school on my playlist too.
How about Farside?
Farside on my playlist.
I mean-
Souls of Mischief.
Yeah. So
Like, come on, man. Hey,
you just read my mind because
music
I was
palette
thinking
is,
Souls of
hey,
Mischief.
I got a diverse. I'm telling you, I can go there. I can go there on some rap.
Yeah, I mean, if you was a Jay Dilla fan, one of the best hip hop producers of all time, you was a Tribe Called Quest fan. You was because his
You
sound,
remember the Jay Dilla remix to She Said from the Far Side? Or am I going too deep?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
he might be going too deep.
That's cold, man.
You're going into the
This the kind of stuff we'll be talking
trench.
about. I got stuff on my playlist.
into the Pacific
man. Like,
Ocean deepest trenches.
Yeah, man.
That is deep.
I can go there.
I hear you,
I
but
agree.
I have the same stance that Lupe Fiasco had when they did the hip hop honors.
He didn't grow up.
Hey,
on
say
that.
I have that same stance, dog.
hey, my homegirl Benitez Garcia, Pusha T,
What's she talking about?
Santa Rita.
Santeria.
Santeria.
That bit hard.
Yeah.
Yo, she from the West Coast, man. She from L.A. So
Shout out to LA.
artist too. So she open minded, man. She know about hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of why I
Santeria.
rap the way I do, because I listen to so much different. I'm not just
Yeah, I mean, we all did, because what we was doing back
Yeah.
in the 90s, early 90s.
But see, that's
late
what
80s.
shaped my ears.
Yo, I got Timberlands on right now, son. I got my Timberlands on right now,
For
son.
real,
95 degrees outside.
That's
got
what shaped
Timberlands.
me. Like, I would go look for it. Like okay, I'm around here. I grew up, where we come from. Growing up, it was, before it was Screw, it was the West Coast.
Yeah, it was
West Coast. It was MC8. It was Spice One, Too Short, Ice Cube.
Yeah, Dangerous Crew.
Dangerous Crew. You know what I'm saying? Like it was that, but I went and searched for like other stuff. Like I got into Onyx.
Yeah,
I was a big fan
Back
of
the
Onyx.
fuck up.
The Fugees. Like
Wasn't the biggest Fuji fan.
yeah,
to be
I like
honest.
the Fugees.
Hey, man, the Fugees grew on me.
Yeah,
The Fugees grew on me, man, because
I don't like Wyclef.
One of my partners,
I wasn't a big Prize fan.
one of my biggest partners, my closest partners was a big Wu-Tang fan. So I got into Wu-Tang.
Mm-hmm.
I love Brand Nubian.
Ooh, brand new being.
Like, man, I'm telling you,
Like,
Cool G Rap is my Rakim.
Yeah,
You know how they say Rakim, and Rakim is super dope. Rakim is upper echelon.
easily.
But Cool G Rap, that's who Cool G Rap was to me.
Hey, remember that song that Cool G Rap was a feature on for that Mobb Deep album that came out?
Mobb Deep was another one.
Quiet Storm album.
Yeah.
Cool G Rap was on a song. I forgot the name of the song, but that verse
Mm-hmm.
was like,
Y'all gonna have to shoot me something.
it
dog.
was like
'Cause I never
like
like
Go check
that.
out the 4, 5, 6 album from
that
Cool
was
G Rap.
incredible.
Check out the 4 or 5.
Because there's
Lord-
certain songs that I've listened to. I know you're gonna say Lord Finesse,
Lord
man.
Finesse, yeah.
Lord Finesse.
Lord
The
Finesse.
shout out to Lord Finesse.
Big Joe.
He flew in with for my boy Khalil, man, and I
up,
dropped the
Big Joe?
verse on a Lord Finesse track, man,
Okay.
and he was really digging my verse, man.
Yeah,
And I
Lord Finesse
appreciate
is dope,
to know
man.
that I got somebody like Lord Finesse that was like checking for the young dude.
Absolutely. Lord Finesse.
But my thing with a lot of that, like some of these guys, it was a victim of the era
right.
for me because there was a period of time where I felt drawn to Midwest sounding music
I can respect
or
that.
down south sounding music.
Nothing
Therefore,
wrong with that.
at that point, that boom bap didn't feel the same,
I loved it
and
all,
we
man.
we loved it at a certain point.
Yeah.
But the production that I was used to, that felt right, from Too Short and that We Come Strapped album.
Yeah. Now I will say, I loved all of that East Coast music. But if we just
didn't
talking from
feel
a
the
production standpoint, in my eyes, it wasn't touching West Coast or down South music.
Right.
It wasn't touching it.
And that's what drew,
Production wise.
that's what I'm saying. That's what drew me
Production-wise.
away from
Yeah.
what drew me away from Midnight Marauders
Yeah.
and stuff like
But
that.
that
At
was actually-
Because you know what? That's jazz, though.
I know.
If
I know.
I mean, you
I
got
thought Midnight Marauders was actually well produced.
it was.
It wasn't the
But it
sound.
didn't catch you. It
It
didn't
wasn't
catch
the
you.
sound.
The sound
At
didn't
that
catch you.
at that
Just
point,
didn't catch you.
Yeah.
at that point, like early on, cause we was listening to all the same stuff. Like we
Diggable
was trading,
Planets.
we was trading tapes. So
Yeah.
Big Diggable Planets
Yeah,
fan.
big Diggable Planets
Yeah.
fan.
But
yeah.
at that time, I was finding something else that felt better.
Right.
So I'm hearing 8 Ball and MJG. I don't really care what Tribe
Yeah.
Called Quest is doing no more.
Right.
Man, hey, I was like Jake, man. I was all over the place. One reason, because I grew up here in Houston, grew up in Southern California, so I went back and forth. When I was a little kid here, I be honest with you, the rap that I listened to was West Coast. So when I went out there, boom, I got into West Coast. But a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people on the West Coast love East Coast. And that's where
It's
I
hard
fell
to not love them
in
unless
love.
something has to go wrong for
I
you to
fell in
not
love
hang
with
them.
East Coast when I was living out there as a young teenager, and because there was a couple of friends that I met that was from New York, and they were from Inglewood or whatever, and they listened to East Coast hip hop. So that's when I fell in love with Tribe Called Quest. That's when I fell in love with Needles of New School.
Yeah.
That's when I fell in love with De La Soul.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And my hip hop was that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was either like West Coast, NWA, Too Short, stuff like that. South Central Cartel, stuff
Hey.
like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or Tribe Called Quest and stuff like that. But I didn't start getting into the deep, hard East Coast hip hop until when I moved back to Houston in high school and this and that, and Wu-Tang was hot.
Yeah,
And from Wu-Tang, it kind of like, then Biggie came out.
I was a big fan of him.
Then I became a Lox fan and this and that. So
Yeah.
I gradually became an East Coast fan. Then when DMX came out, boom, I was an East Coast fan wearing Timberlands. Because the fact that it was like, damn, man, it was just the energy, man.
Right.
But at the same time, part of me started falling in love with the Suave House. Tila.
Yeah.
Part of me started
That first
falling in
Tila
love
album.
Sound
with
like me, man.
yeah,
You
just
sound
like my
me,
man. It's
Yeah.
like I'm like a hip hop purist, but
Yeah.
I listen to 8 Ball and
I
MJG,
love it all.
Tila, Do or Die. I start listening to those
Yeah.
cats. I'm like,
Yep.
damn man, you
Yep.
know, when I go to the club,
Yeah.
that's what's playing.
You get my car.
It's
Ain't
a
no
different
telling what
feel.
you gonna hear. Ain't no telling. It just depend on my mood. Like, I'm a whole screw head. I love screw. I remember when it first came out in the early 90s. I can remember a lot of people couldn't get with it.
A lot of people.
I loved it from the jump. I was like, nah, I'm messing with this. I like this. But I don't know. I think for me, it was listening to the radio, because at the time they had this mix show, And the mix show, they would play stuff from everywhere. They would even play like some oh man, they'll play stuff from Cali, then they'll backdoor and they might throw some UGK in the mix. Then they'll backdoor and they might put a Nas joint in there.
How about BT Rap City? I mean, that
was another one. That was another one.
That influenced me a lot.
That was another one because now I'm looking at New York.
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing New York in these videos.
Yeah.
It don't look nothing like what I'm seeing outside. It wasn't
Yeah.
a Cadillac nowhere in the video.
Exactly.
They
But
catching a train.
Subways,
I'm gonna
Matters.
throw this in there, man, and we gonna get out because we talking our own shit like this ain't a show for other people to listen to.
Right.
The feeling is gonna be different from place to place because of the music is gonna reflect the culture.
Right.
So
Right.
it's all understandable. Everybody's not gonna be able to put themselves in that other situation where they can see why this music sound the way it does.
Yeah.
But are we gonna touch on what Reese was asking about earlier? Because you know
We got to,
You
man.
know I'm not trying to be in. It's
I'm
almost
not
11
either. Shoot,
o'clock.
I'm
you know how
ready
we
to go
do.
to bed now. So yeah, let's touch on it.
All right. Well, Reese said, with all the music that's getting played now, what does it take to get on the radio? Because the music that we're making is just as good, if not better, and we're still underground artists, local artists, or however he put it.
Let me explain. Okay.
Get a quick rundown before I hit the stop button and go to bed.
I hear you, cousin. So, what it is, it's more than just good music. It's more that goes into it. I've heard this, and I'm sure, Rand, you've heard this 100 times. Why ain't you on a major label? Why don't I hear your songs?
I
on
heard
the
it
radio?
today.
Yeah. We both did. It's more to it than that. You know, it's marketing dollars that goes into putting these people on. The kind of music we making now is not what's playing on the radio. As good as it may be to you and others.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Even though there's many people with their opinion that think it should be, their opinions say,
yeah, right now what's being pushed is not what we do. And me and Rand as artists, we cool with that.
yeah.
I think I can speak for both of us. That's not our end game anymore. That's not the
You
end
had to
game.
add- about 15 years ago,
Yeah.
it would have been like, yeah. Now it's just like,
at
let's
this
just
point,
make some music.
we just love making music.
and have some people appreciate it.
Yeah, and if people mess with it, great.
Yeah, we want the support of people who actually care
Right.
about the music like we do.
Right, but that's not the end game for us anymore. We've moved well beyond that. Me and Rand both can run down accolades in this music. Like we not scrubs now. We done made moves. We done stuff, but it's not about that with us anymore. We got lives.
Man, see, now that's reality, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not an artist. I mean, I'm not I don't rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm an actor. I write. But I got true love for music. And that's sad to me that people that have the passion for music aren't being heard. Like, I know some artists up in Denton, like Jesse Fry and Elijah Heaps. Those are like rock artists up there, right? And those, they are great. They're good. But because the fact that music industry has changed so much that it's hard for them to get heard. Now, it's easy to get heard these days.
Yeah,
It's easy to get heard.
it's a double-edged
It's
sword.
easy. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
It's easy to get heard because you just gotta just put it on YouTube. But it's so much clutter out there.
Right, which is the other side.
Yeah.
You see the thing?
Yeah. So that to me is hurting the true artists who got something to say.
Mm-hmm.
The true artist that's willing to do this for no money or struggle for 8, 9, 10 years before they finally start getting a check.
Mm-hmm.
You got too many hustlers, too many people that got some dope money behind them. They pay off the radio station, pay off this person, pay off some DJs, and they get their mumble rap song played.
But you want to know about that though? I've been around this a long time. That dope money come and go. it never lasts. These people that come in the game and they got all this money behind them, it always fades away. Why? And I talk to people fronting money personally. The same reason why what I was telling Reese, because Reese, and I hate to get long-winded, but Reese was asking me, you know, why don't you just do this full time? I was doing it full time. Thing about it is music money is slow. It ain't what people think it is. I tell people all the time, don't listen to these rappers. Don't listen to them. Music money is slow. So what happens is a lot of these guys, these dope boys, they invest in money, and I'm talking about big money. They putting big money up to break an artist, and they ain't making a quarter of that back. So it gets to the point to where how long I'm gonna keep putting this money into this and I ain't getting nothing back. That's why these guys come and go.
Yep.
Because music money's slow. It take a while to make money. Like, okay, I made cool money from music. I still get, you know, the royalty checks and, you know, that it's cool, but it ain't enough to sustain what I'm doing as far as my lifestyle, how I'm living, what I like to do, you know.
But like a lot of artists these days are signed to them 360 deals. And I was in Dallas this past weekend for this film that I'm in that was shooting this past weekend. I was talking to this guy from North Texas, and he was, you know, was trying to make it as a rapper in LA back in the early 2000s. He was talking about 360 deals, and the fact that a lot of these artists that you see with these mansions and these cars, they get that from the label.
Yeah, it's not theirs.
It's not theirs.
It's not theirs.
And that's something that I learned this weekend.
Yeah.
I heard a 360 deal, but I just wasn't knowledgeable.
No, they take all that away.
That you
deal
can
over.
actually, like a rapper these days can go to a label if they're signed to a 360 deal. Hey, I want a $1 million house. I'm like, okay, you got $1 million house. But it comes out of your...
You come out your budget.
And they kind of tax it as well. Like if they give you $1 million house, they want 1.4 back from you in the future.
Loan sharks.
And that's what a lot of artists these days, they're selling themselves because they just want to me, social media, it gotta be social media. These guys and women, they want to be on social media rich. As soon as they get signed, they want to be like, look, I'm rich. While back in the day, you had artists like Wu-Tang Clan. Their first album, 36 Chambers, I heard from multiple interviews for them guys. They were broke.
Yeah.
Method Man didn't start making money until his solo album.
Let me tell y'all this.
Before we wrap up.
And Reese, I'm going to tell you this. First of all, Reese, you living better than your favorite rapper. Period.
Really?
Ran.
I seen this house.
You living better than your favorite rapper.
Man.
Yeah.
You are. Trust me. Trust me on this. You are. I know, you may see mansions. You know. You probably know better than me. But I say that to say that, like we said, man, that's the label's house, cars, a lot of that stuff. Look, okay, people that know me know I done music with damn near everybody. And I say this, and I'm not gonna say no names. I know of an artist personally that was on a major label that needed a ride to the studio when we did a song together. Every song he rap about how much money he got, this, that, and the third, and he needed a ride to the studio. I've seen this happen more than once.
But on social media,
everybody rich on social media, though.
Exactly.
Regular people rich on social media. If you look at social media, you would think, shoot, Black America doing good.
You're not kidding.
The average income yearly is probably $250K a year. You let social media tell it. We all know that's a lie.
Everybody got a bunch of money.
In fact, I heard of a story, man. This chick, man, she went inside someone else's house. It was a nice house, and started posing in it in the house like it was her house.
Hey man, somebody did that in mine. I'm not gonna say no names. Somebody did that in mine.
Wait a minute, what?
Yep, somebody came in my house. It was taking pictures, and putting it up on Facebook and flexing. Hand to the sky.
Do you know the person?
Yes.
Do I know the person?
Mind your business.
Oh, sneeze app. Well,
But yeah. So I mean, the music thing.
so basically,
It's a
niggas be
fac-
fronting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But people in
It's a
front,
facade,
hey,
man.
Hey,
It's a
guys been fronting
facade.
since day one, man.
It's a facade.
And
And
hip hop,
I'm gonna go buy
Guys
me because I
been
see
fronting
you can buy like
since day
prop,
one.
movie prop money. I'm gonna buy some movie prop money and make me about a 3-4 video series just on some fly random. What's your boy? They be looking stupid on social media with throwing all the money everywhere.
Black youngster.
Black youngsters. I'm gonna do some black youngsters.
Well, you
shit.
know, that's another
my
thing.
goodness.
You know, some of that, and I'm not talking about black youngster money. I'm just speaking in general. A lot of that money be fake.
I know it.
A lot
That's
of
why
that
I
be
said I'm gonna
fake
go
money.
on Wish.
Now, I don't know
buy me
what
some
black
money.
youngster, I'm pretty sure black youngster get into a bag because he doing a gang of shows. But if you're not an artist out here that's doing a lot of shows, come on, man.
I wonder if
Hey,
I
I've
did
heard-
enough of that.
I've heard.
Could I trick
hey,
people
come
into
on, man.
thinking
Hey,
I'm really
listen,
like?
man, I've heard of dope dealers, man, here in Houston, throwing fake money in a strip club. Hustlers, so-called hustlers.
Oh shit!
Throwing-
I think we need to end the show for somebody.
Yeah,
we can't
yeah.
take this
Yeah.
too much further.
Yeah,
dog.
we can't do this.
We
one.
can't go there. We
man.
can't go too
I
far.
know some of these people you speaking
Hey,
of, man.
Hey,
We can't go there.
They're throwing fake money.
We
in
can't
strip
go
clubs,
there,
son.
man.
Hey, man.
We can't do that. We can't.
man.
Man.
I keep it
It's
real.
funny, but I know I'm
We
gonna.
can't.
I gotta keep it real. Hey, man,
At some
I
point-
got invited here to keep it real,
It's the
man.
Yeah I Said It podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
we said it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't
I
want to
came
say
here to
too
keep
much.
it real.
And somebody
People
get offended.
people fake out there like fake booties
Oh yeah.
and fake breasts.
Because this is funny as shit. But,
I mean, it's fake out
I'm
there,
not
man.
finna
People
start
got
capping
fake
on
booties,
dope dealers in the
fake
strip
breasts,
club.
fake money. People got fake cars.
Uh-oh.
Man,
they
they
go
got
spend it.
cars. It's fake, man. I
They-
mean, it's
They
just
take that strip of money to the corner store and they hit it with that old pen. Ah, You gotta put
looking
those
funny
swishers
in
back.
the light.
turning like
you gotta
like,
put those swishers back.
Yeah.
You
like
can't
crayon
get that 99
colors,
cent.
all type of crayon colors.
Yeah.
But we gonna wrap this up, man, because you know we hitting the late hour, man.
Yeah.
What up, Elizabeth? I see you.
So, man, you know how this goes. Where can they find you on the social media?
Where can they find me? Marcus J. Parker, baby. That's where they can find me. Instagram, Facebook. I'm on there. You know, say right now, I'm in a couple of commercials. My agent just sent me the check for the Strayer University commercial that I'm a principal role in, so I'm happy to have received that check for the second year in a row. It's
Hey.
been played on the East Coast. I'm happy. I'm in a Stubbs barbecue commercial playing Stubbs. That's
I remember
That's what's
seeing
up.
it, Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up,
yeah.
man.
Stirring it old.
yeah,
soft
you
spot.
saw it. Yeah, man. That supposedly gonna start airing like in Ohio and some other states in the Midwest. That's up in the air. It's airing already, but it's gonna air there.
Marcus J. Parker.
And also,
'em
I'm in
out,
some
man. Check 'em
couple
out.
of indie films right now. I'm gonna be in Dallas for the Rack Focus Film Festival this upcoming Sunday. Oh man,
I gotta
a
step
bunch
my
of,
resume
bunch
up. I
of
ain't
other
got-
projects, man.
I got that
mean,
much shit to say.
man, I'm blessed, man. I'm out there, I'm hustling,
Amen.
I'm working, man, and it's coming to me. And I love the grind, man. You know, this is something, I started acting, man, back in 2001 on stage, stopped in 2007, then 2014, that bug hit me, man. But instead of doing stage, man, I want to do film, TV, commercial. And last 3.5, 4 years, I've been blessed to been in projects and more projects to come. And I want to tell everyone, man, if you got a dream, go out, chase it. But at the same time, work to improve yourself at the same time. And network, pray, and what is supposed to come to you is going to come to you, man.
That's what's up.
That's what I got to tell anyone. Not just if you want to be a rapper or singer or actor. If you want to go back to school, man, you want to be a nurse, want to be a doctor, you want to be a police officer.
Bus driver.
You know, bus driver, man. You know what I'm saying? If that's your passion.
High school janitor.
High school janitor.
What if you want to be a pimp?
Hey, man. Pimp hard.
You gotta move. You gotta move to the Midwest.
8-ball MJG
Pimp
said
hard.
pimp
You
hard.
gotta move
Pimp
to a
hard.
small town in the Midwest.
For real. I'm talking about one
Be
where,
careful with white women.
where it's landlines. No cell phones, man. They on the
So
payphone.
with his landline.
Uh-oh.
Landlines. I'm
All
talking
right,
about
man. Shoot,
the
Jay, where
middle
can they
of
find you at,
Nebraska.
man?
For real.
That boy say
Corn-fed,
Nebraska.
some corn-fed white chicks
He said Nebraska.
and some country black chicks, man. That's gonna be your chicks. You're gonna be out there. Having-
Hey, man, you can find me, JL713, on Instagram and Twitter. I don't do Facebook because Facebook is depressing.
It's for old people.
And it's for old people. But it's depressing. More than this. Well, nah, it's about even.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, shit. You can find me on Facebook
Mm-hmm.
as Ill Ran. Yeah, I'm old. You can find me on the IG also as Ill Ran.
yeah.
Perspective is Everything is out now. Y'all
Check it
pick it
out,
up, check it out, and all
check it
that.
out.
Bloodline coming soon.
Sonny Barnes coming soon, too. Sonny
You can
Barnes Jr.
find me also on the Twitter,
Why?
because I be Twittering,
Oh.
as Ill
Underscore,
ran underscore is underscore back.
You heard that?
And there's no DJ to DJ tonight.
But don't find me.
You are listening
find
to the
you.
Yeah, I Said It podcast. Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.